What is up, guys? Sherlock here, bringing you guys a Black 2, White 2 Wi-Fi battle. This is an NU match. This is actually a new team I made, so it's actually a pretty decent team. It's undefeated so far, and I really actually like this team. The only thing I don't like about it is that it looks a little too defensive-like. Kroganol probably is my best special attacker because I'm using him as a special attacker now, but yeah, let's get right into this. I'm going to start off with Wibble. He's going to start off with his Electabuzz. I was pretty sure I can live at least one electric attack from this thing, unless it had like some kind of super effective attack. But it goes for the Volt Switch. He does get a crit. Don't think that mattered because he probably could have KO'd me with this. Oh my god, I forget Caracasta. There we go. I think that's the name. But I got my rocks up. He could have probably KO'd me with an attack. I actually outspeed, which is pretty funny. But he actually goes for the knockoff. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I think he thought I had 1 HP left, but I actually had 14, and it doesn't kill. So it leaves me to ask the question: does this thing even lift? But obviously it doesn't. But he goes for the Aqua Jet, takes me out. But I pretty much did my job because he doesn't have spikes. He doesn't have Rapid Spin on his team. So basically, all his pokes are pretty much screwed when he brings them in because they're gonna take Stealth Rock damage and they're gonna take at least one layer of spikes damage. So all in all, it's pretty good. So I'm going to go for the knockoff while he switches out because he is asleep now. I'm going to go for the knockoff. He goes into his Emboar, which could not have been any better because I did not want this Emboar to be either scarfed or banded. These things can be a problem depending on what variant they're running, depending on what set. I don't want to stay in, but I'm going to just to see how much the Flare Blitz does. And Flare Blitz looks fucking amazing, but just wanted to see how much it would do. I know it wouldn't kill. It did a shit ton, but I still live it. And seeing how much it did, I don't want to stay in. I do have the regenerator ability, so if I do switch out, I will get a third, I think it is, of my HP back. So I am going to want to switch this turn. I do get the Leech Seed off, so I do get some HP back whatsoever from this thing. I'm going to go into my Mantine. No, I can take a Flare Blitz. Don't take it that well. I am in the green. It does almost about half, but with leftovers and Leech Seed, I end up with a little bit more than a half. So I totally forgot. I make a stupid ass play here. I totally forgot that this thing can get Wild Charge, and that was probably the worst play of this game that I did because losing my Mantine, that is my my special wall. I didn't want to lose him that much in this match. I haven't really used him that well in all the matches I've battled so far, but I might replace him, but I'm not sure yet. But so that's a double down. Both die. He goes into his Piloswine. I'm going to go into my Kroganol. I know pretty much sure that he can probably kill me with an offensive move. I'm pretty sure he has Ice Shard, maybe Avalanche, maybe Stone Edge. So I'm going to switch out, go to my Tangela, knowing that he's probably going to be physical. He goes for the Superpower. I'm going to be able to take this easily. I mean, coming from a non-stab boosted attack, but a Piloswine isn't going to do that much, especially since he had the Life Orb. It did do a decent chunk, but I'm going to go for the knockoff. Hopefully knock off whatever he has. I'm guessing it's the Life Orb. Well, not that. I mean, what this Swan thing has. But the Swan thing actually has Life Orb as well. I'm going to switch out here, fearing the Ice move for my Kroganol, but he actually goes for the Hurricane, so either way, that was a good move on my part. Kroganol should be able to take this pretty well. I'm not too scared of this Swan thing, because I know I can probably outspeed, so I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, which does kill. It is stab, and I do have some special attack investment along with the Life Orb. So he's going to go back into his Electabuzz. I know I can probably outspeed unless he's Scarfed, so I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ground. And this definitely is enough to KO. It's super effective, so you can say bye-bye to that Electabuzz. I really wanted to get that out of the way as well. I do get a crit. I'm not sure if that mattered or not. That could have, but I guess we'll never know. I didn't run damage calc, so. Alright, so he's going to bring in his Piloswine. I'm just going to stay in, hoping that he goes for the Superpower again. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. I'm just going to use him as death fodder. But he actually goes for the Ice Shard, so take care of my Kroganol now that he's dead. Blah, blah, blah. But he did a good job. He took out 2 pokes. So I'm going to go back to my Tangela, knowing that I could probably take 1 hit of whatever he wants to use. He goes for an Icicle Crash. Now, look at the damage that did. I can't take another one, so I have to take out this Power Swine now. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain just to make sure it KOs, and it's super effective. So it is. Tangler's special attack isn't that bad to the point where it wouldn't KO a Power Swine from that range. But now he's got one of his last pokes, which is his Fracture, and this is where I really got scared, because I was thinking this thing would be like a D-Dance kind of set, you know, just set up one D-Dance and go off. But he's actually a substitute set, which really scared me, because I had no clue that it was. So now I have to take down that sub and switch into something that can hopefully take a hit and take out this Fracture. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I doubt that takes out the sub. I think it does, just because Knockoff hit it before. It's not very effective, but I'm not sure the defenses of Fracture. Oh yeah, okay, it does take out a sub. So he does go for Swords Dance. So I'm not sure why he didn't just go for the Dragon Dance. It would have boosted his speed, which is pretty much what he's going to need against these next two pokes, which are Swallow and Zangoose. Unless he has a priority move, but I don't think Fracture gets a priority move. But Swallow is a lot faster, and I'm pretty sure I could KO with a Brave Bird or a Facade. So at this point, I'm just gonna go straight for the Facade while he actually switches out, goes into his Caracasta. This thing takes that kind of well. I think Swallow actually did a decent chunk of damage with that. I mean, more than I thought it would. Something that resists. Caracasta has some pretty good defenses, physical defense at least. So I'm gonna use U-turn. Gonna go out. Gonna go straight into my Zangoose, my hero, my favorite poke of this team, because his new ability was released, which is Toxic Boost. When you're poisoned, you get a 50% boost for attack. So Zangoose has pretty good speed, so now he can just fuck a lot of things up. So I'm just gonna go for the close combat, which definitely is gonna KO. It's super effective, and at that range, he is gonna be KO'd. I think he has 30, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, he would have died anyways. Even if he was at full health and he had 30, that probably would have brought him down all the way to the to his 30 mark. So he goes into his last poke, which is his Fracture. I'm pretty sure I can KO with Frustration or a close combat. And as you see, Stealth Rocks and Spikes took some damage down. So good game. Tribute. This is against Tribute, by the way. I don't think I said that. This is against Tribute. If I can find his link will be in the description. Check him out. Guys, I will probably be uploading Black 2, White 2 battles from now on. If you want to see the original ones, just let me know. But either way, I can do both. Give a like if you guys enjoyed. Peace.